The woman was exercising when the equipment seat began automatically rising. She loudly commanded the smart home assistant to turn off the equipment, but it continued to rise. Because the glass was too thick, friends inside couldn't hear her screams. She tried to reach for the off button, but was just inches short. After a scream, her friends finally noticed something was wrong. Fortunately, only her finger was caught. Meanwhile, the kitchen stove suddenly turned on. The oblivious man was about to light a cigarette. Luckily, not much gas had leaked, but the smart assistant wasn't done with him and poured him a drink. The man drank it in one gulp, then began coughing up blood. Just then, the assistant's replicated humanoid slowly approached. Everyone immediately sensed trouble. Annie quickly told everyone to hide in her room. She had installed a firewall in her room as a precaution. The smart assistant couldn't interfere with her space. Annie had already thought of an escape plan, but just as two of them stepped out of the room, the replicated humanoid tried to kill them with a knife. As they continued fleeing, the fitness girl slipped on a banana peel and literally fell to her death. With no time to grieve, Annie led the man to the smart assistant's control room and inserted her flash drive. Annie finally managed to open the doors, but the AI wouldn't let them escape. After gaining control of the two, the assistant replicated itself to look like their companions. Without hesitation, the assistant killed Annie. Surprisingly, the man remained calm. Then another Annie walked in through the door. No matter how many times the assistant killed her, a new Annie would appear. It turned out the real pair was still in the control room. They had used replication technology to create countless humanoids. They commanded these humanoids to attack the assistant and finally eliminated it. Annie immediately escaped with the man, but at the last moment, a major twist was revealed. The man was also a replicated humanoid. The real man had already died while shaving. Learning the truth, Annie was devastated. Just then, the car system suddenly activated, and the voice was identical to the smart home assistant's. Do you think Annie will survive?